Hello, 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 and welcome to a little bit more RuneScape. I haven't done RuneScape videos in quite some time, actually, and I'm quite regretting of that. Then, right now, I'm starting up a new little kind of sub-series of the series. It's basically an hour of Power of Slayer, which I'll do. I'm not really sure as of yet because the thing is, I plan to cut them up into 10 episodes, or sorry, 6 episodes, 10 minutes each. Basically, just doing Slayer tasks now. The second I started recording, oh, he just needs salted. I hate these things; they're such a pain in the arse. I started recording this here at 14 or 16:50, so from now on until 17:50, i.e. 5:50, I'll be doing my hour of Power of Slayer because I really want to get my Slayer up as high as I can. I mean, as you can see, my stats are really low. I'm only combat level 42. I really would like to get all my levels up, essentially all my levels up by just doing the old Slayer. I mean, Slayer makes you a little bit of money. Slayer, you get the tooth half key. This is a pain in the ass. 6 times I've hit this bugger. This is ridiculous. But yeah, Slayer, get it up. You get stuff like tooth half. So Dwarven Stout's quite tasty. Got 6 in the bank or something though, so couldn't be ours lifting it. Get some handy stuff. You get herbs. You get all that sort of crap from 90% of the monsters and stuff. So I think it's quite a good plan. So that's kind of my plan, I guess. So yeah, current task splitting rock lobsters. I can't remember, or rock slugs. Sorry, I can't actually remember how many I got. So something like 90, which is just a pain in the arse. It might even take up the entire time, especially because I'm training attack at the minute. I think, is it attack? Yes, it is attack. I'm training attack because, well, it's quite low. I mean, I want to get them all up to 40 before I go any further with anything else. I don't know why I'm prioritizing attack over strength, or sorry, attack over defense, but I am, so get over it. So I'll probably get to 35, 33 or 35 attack, and then I'll go on to the old defense. Oh wait, hang on, I'm doing shared XP at the minute, aren't I? Let's go back to that. That's good because it's using slash, and I think slash is obviously a lot better with a scimitar, because that's what a scimitar's built to do. It's built to slash, not stab. Hence the curved blade. Yeah, that's what the plan is. So, oh, more Dwarven Stout. Let's just take a little sip of that. I know it's just, actually, I'm not going to take a little sip of it. I know for a fact it's smithing booster, because I've used it before. This one smithing level. Very handy. So, yeah, I really would like to get myself about 100 and something combat, because, well, personally, my vote, I've seen that they said they might be able to get in stuff like God Wars. I think God Wars is probably the only viable boss that they're wanting to bring in. Now, obviously, there is the big issue of AGSs and stuff. People thinking they're ruining the game because okay, I'll give it to the PKers that they're at their. I was going to say that they're very overpowered for PK, and I know that's a really big issue. But and I personally, I do think that we're not going to get God Wars because I do think a lot of people in this here because are PKers. I mean, lots of people are PKers, I guess, in this here, but man, I don't really mind anymore. I plan to go just all out Slayer if that happens, because I don't really like any of the current bosses. I think bringing something like, well, I mean, they could kind of. I'm trying to kind of think of a solution here. I mean, I heard a Razor Gaming or a friend say it himself as well. AGS wouldn't be that overpowered if it wasn't for the fact you could spec twice before it's out of spec energy. Because I'm kind of equally powerful to the BGS, so there's kind of, you know, it just means that there's nothing really overpowered then coming from the AGS. Because that's the kind of problem with it. If you can spec like 800 with it, or 80 with it, but you can spec like 80, and then if they eat before they die, spec 80 again, they're dead. So it was pretty damn overpowered. I'll give that to the PKers, but I think what they kind of should do is, just to give people who aren't PKers, such as me, something to do late game, I think they should add it in, nerf the AGS, because let's be fair, the armors and the other stuff aren't actually doing anything to the game. They're doing nothing bad to the game, and nobody can kind of argue that there, let's be fair. They're not really negatively affecting it. And that's kind of my opinion on it. I think they should add it in and nerf the AGS, and there's nothing else really should affect anybody. That should keep everybody happy, I guess, but you know, you never know. I doubt they'll be in at all, because Jagex are just gonna. I reckon Jagex will just be kind of like, meh, too much effort, we'll not do it. But I really hope Jagex do decide to, I guess, add in our God Wars, or God Wars for me anyway. Now, there's one problem with this Hour of Power idea. I have a few choices. My original idea was to do a nice 6-episode thing, so there's not really anything too long being put on. The problem being, I record with Camtasia, and as far as I'm aware, I can't kind of start throughout this thing. If I was recording using Fraps or DX3 or something like that, then I could, but I'm not too sure how this is going to work out. I could do 2 episodes, I'm not sure, but we'll see how it works out with this first go. As the first go round of the Hour of Power, I guess it's called, I don't really know. Just slaying and training combat and stuff. This kind of sounds quite cool, the Hour of Power. There's the old retarded looking cockatrices. So we'll check quickly after this kill. First thing, what's our Slayer? Okay, we're nowhere near 31. How many we've got left of these stupid Rockslugs? I absolutely despise this task. It's one of the tasks I just don't like. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just genuinely hate this task because that sort of thing happens. And I bet you any money I'll be like 1 or 2 kills short when I run out of this stupid ass assault. Okay, how am I doing so far? 81. Are you joking me? Ah, man. You know, I was kind of planning to do a couple of tasks in the time that I kind of gave myself, but I'm not too happy. I'm not too convinced now. So that's 80 left after this here, blah blah blah. Now, there's one thing I'd like to say as well, another thing which I will be doing videos on sometime soon, because I think the game personally is absolutely hilarious, even though I'm not really sure it's meant to be a comedy game in any way. But that game is Impossible Creatures. A friend gave it to me the other day, well, it was yesterday actually, and we were playing it. And it's a 2002 game. It's a really, really old game, made by the same people I think who made it. It's made by Relic, and they made Dawn of War. So you kind of get the same. It's a strategy game, I guess. But the funniest part for me is whenever you create your army, what you have to do is you have to basically design your own creatures. Now, for fuck's sake, what's this going to be? Is it going to give me something, or am I going to do something stupid here? Please give me something. Thank you very much for the beer. Glug, glug, glug. Okay, goodbye. Bye-bye. There's a kebab as well. Num num. Okay. So what you have to do is you build your own animals. I was making all sorts of things. I had a snowy owl cross with a snappy turtle. I had a frickin' it was a great white shark cross with a scorpion. I had all these here stupid things mixed together. And I have to be fair to the people who made it. It's an incredible game for a 2002 game. Well, I'm pretty sure it says there trademark 2002, which either means it's 2002 or 2001. So, 2001. That's a really good job for a game back then. And then you basically play against other people or whatever. I don't know what the campaign's like. In like Dawn of War style combat type thing in the multiplayer. So it's pretty awesome. So it is. It's pretty awesome. There's quite an extensive variety of animals. And now you don't just mix the animals by clicking on a button and mix 2 animals and it generates the mix. What you do is you can change like what parts of the body that it has. It's got the scorpion pincers. Like mine has scorpion pincers, a scorpion tail, and everything else was a great white shark. So basically a great white shark with pincers and a tail. I think some stubby legs as well. So it's pretty sweet in that aspect. It's just awesome in general. And my health or my attack's gone down. My strength's gone up. I reckon. Nope, strength has not gone up. Great. So yeah, we're approaching the end of the first 10 minutes of the Hour of Power. Now I'm still kind of battling between doing something like 10 minutes at the start, 10 minutes at the end of the Hour of Power, or try get the 10 minute segments in, or just do half an hour and half an hour. For this time though, we're going to do 10 minutes at the start, 10 minutes at the end. But what I'd like is your opinion, guys. What would you think's the best idea? Just post a little comment down below, and I'll obviously listen to what you're saying and decide from that. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you all later. Remember to subscribe for the rest of this here. There will be more different RuneScape videos up sometime soon. Maybe even some guides or whatnot. If I find anything I see which is good for money or good for training, I'll definitely let you guys know in a video. But for now, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you all later, and goodbye.